Kawaii Coder asked me, at Sajam, I've seen you ask this question before. What's my opinions about crush counter basically being unchanged as a system? Neutral will still be dominated by fishing for crush counters. Since you've copy pasted that a few times, I'll answer. I think that crush counters being unchanged is an interesting thing to think about, but that's not actually true. Many crush counters have been changed to reduce the combo potential afterwards. We haven't gotten to them yet, but Urien, standing fierce in a dash up, and Balrog standing roundhouse have had nerfs to crush counters. The other thing to consider is that crush counter buttons that cancel into V-trigger for combo damage are nerfed, because crush counter buttons that have to go into V-trigger to do the combo follow-up have additional scaling because of the V-trigger hit. So it's a little bit worse. The other thing to remember is that characters who have strong crush counter buttons, a few of them got nerfed, like Karen's roundhouse is an example of a crush counter button that got nerfed. A lot of the moves that have changes to hitboxes and hurtboxes, assuming that the changes are what we think they are, is that they have easier hurtboxes to whiff punish. So it makes it a little bit easier to whiff punish those moves. So my answer is that it seems like there are some changes to crush counters, although we don't know for sure exactly what all the hitboxes and hurtboxes changes are, but it seems like they nerfed crush counter hurtboxes to make them a little bit wider, to make them easier to crush, easier to whiff punish. They made the crush counters that go into V-trigger to do combos a little bit worse. They reduced some of the frame advantage, like so you can't dash up and do combos after, etc. So my answer is that it seems like they've changed it a pretty decent amount, but you know, you'd have to have been listening to the patch notes and interpreting yourself for that. But that's a good thing to bring up. Somebody says, for Sajam to answer, you have to spam him with the same questions repeatedly. Yup, that's the strategy, and then I'll shoot your ass and you'll never be back in this chat. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, don't fucking do that. Don't do that. If I didn't answer it, it's because I thought to myself, I shouldn't answer that now. Because I was planning to talk about the crush counters when we got to Balrog and Urien anyway, but he just, you know, he's like, he jumped the gun. We're almost there. He's down here. See, down in this area. I saw your question. I was planning to talk about it. No big deal. We just got there early. Alex, I hope this character got some love. I'm not really sure what it is. We'll see what it is. Change hitbox and hurtbox. Assume this is a nerf to crouching, standing light punch and tier. I hope it is. Standing medium punch. Reduce the pushback distance on hit, making it a little easier to combo off of. Standing medium kick. Change hurtbox. Assume this is to make it easier to whiff punish. Crouching heavy punch. Supposedly, it's trying to make it better as an anti-air, I believe, right? Increased or change hitbox and hurtbox. I would guess that's a buff to it as an anti-air. Slightly increase the knockback distance for the second mid-air hit. Knockback distance, huh? Does that make it easier to combo knee after or something? I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly. Change hurtbox and hitbox, etc. Etc. Chop. Increase recovery on block from -4 to -6. Decrease the pushback distance on block. This is overhead, I believe, correct? So making his overhead more unsafe. Right? I believe that's what it is. Lariat. Increase advantage on hit from +6 to +7. Increase the active frames from 3 to 4 so you can meaty with it a little bit easier. And change hurtbox. Okay. So it seems like Lariat's a little bit better. +6 to +7's cool. And more active frames make it a better meaty, which I think it struggled with. A lot of Alex players will try to meaty with it and just whiff, which really sucks. So I think that's a cool change. Collision boxes. Increase recovery on whiff by 9 frames. Wasn't everybody else 8 frames? Fucking Alex. Damage increase, but less stun on this one. Damage increase, damage increase, damage increase. So all of his versions of Command Throw but Light got more stun. The light one just got a little less stun. It has the most range, right? So it's crazy. They gave him 9 extra frames. Did he have like 1 frame better recovery before or something? I don't know. That's weird. Alex. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying here. I wish they would have made it so that his neutral buttons were a little better. Like his neutral buttons are already pretty good, but I would have liked to see him get a little bit more love. I think the Lariat change is pretty good though. Yeah, I would guess that he recovers 1 frame faster, and that's why they did it. So they're all universal now, but it's just funny to look at because it looks like he got nerfed more. I don't know. Air knee smash, EX air knee smash. Fix with a change direction The charge direction isn't changed after hit. Also changed so that slash elbow can be performed. Are you saying you can do knee into elbow? What does that mean? Light kick and air knee smash. Again, I assume this makes it a better anti-air, although it's hard to tell. Medium and H air knee smash. Increase active frames by 2. Change hurt box. Increase movement. Change movement distance. Increase the landing recovery on whip by 5 frames. And change collision boxes on Stampede. We don't know exactly what that is, so I don't know. I don't know what he got there. His grab is 1 frame slower. I thought you meant the recovery of it. Whoa. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what this character. I don't know what the plan is on this character here. If he has a good anti-air knee, that's big. I think that's a nice change. So they're saying the distance is so that you... Right, okay, I got you. So that slash elbow can be performed. That's interesting. So you can do like a meaty slash elbow after that now? There's enough time now? So what was happening before is that when you would anti-air knee, sometimes it would change the direction you were charging. That's interesting. I didn't play enough Alex to know that. I played him a decent amount, but not that much. I thought he was a fun character to play. He just sucked. Guile. I'll preface this with this. I think Guile was a very, very strong character in Season 2, the start. Got a little bit nerfed at 2.5, but was very good. And in my head, when thinking about this season, a season that has more neutral heavy, worse offense, Guile to me sounds like a character that will stand out as being incredibly strong, right? So, we'll see what it is. Change positioning after hit on forward throw. Yeah, I would guess this pulls him away farther, which kind of might be good for Guile because, you know, then, what's it called? You're just farther away from him. Or if it's only in the corner to reduce the throw situation, then whatever. Standing light punch, change hitbox. Standing medium kick, change hurt box, hurt box. I assume this makes standing medium kick a better anti-air. A lot of these are to reduce, probably remove anti-air jab and stuff. Crouching HP, change hurt box, probably making it better. Jumping medium kick and heavy punch and heavy kick changes their jump attacks. Knee bazooka, recovery increase from 16 to 20. So is that on whiff? I believe it is. No changes to advantage or disadvantage. Okay. So shouldn't affect the pressure with the knee. Spinning back knuckle, startup increase from 10 frames to 11, so 1 frame slower. Spinning back knuckle is pretty good. So that's probably fine. Rolling Sobot slightly increases forward movement distance. Is rolling Sobot forward medium kick? Are you telling me they made forward medium kick move him forward further? Is a buff to this move? Guile high kick. Change hurt box, hit box. Change so I can hit opponents who are behind Guile. That's down forward heavy kick, right? I'm telling you, Guile sounds like he's going to be very powerful this season. I think he'll still be an incredibly good character. Yeah, there's no changes to the zone, the core of his game, the zoning. His anti-airs are still going to be solid because he still has flash kick, right? Still fine. The pressure is going to be fine. The plus frames. Isn't it minus on block? Forward medium kick is minus on block, yes, but it's also a counter hit combo starter. And it also moves him forward super far. And it goes over low pokes. It's an incredibly good, fast, mid-range, medium poke that Guile can use when you're trying to move in on him. One of the best pokes in the game, I think. I think this character will be very powerful this season. Ibuki. Vitality. Decreased vitality from 950 to 925. That's a bad sign at the start of these patch notes. Standing jab. Decreased advantage on hit from +3 to +2, so you can't combo jab jab. Decrease the advantage on block from +2 to +1. Can no longer rapid cancel, and yeah, that's all right. This is the one thing where in the corner, or like she can do like stand jab target combo, right? It's one thing that they probably didn't want her to do. Standing HK, increase the advantage from +3 to +4, so you can actually combo off split kicks naturally. Crouching MP, a recovery increase, so it's not as spammable as a poke, and change hurt box probably to make it easier to whip punish. Crouching medium kick, increase advantage on hit from +0 to +3. It's pretty good. And better on block. So crouching medium kick, a better poke, and can combo off of it if you're up close. I wonder if that makes the V-trigger activation any different. Change hitbox and hurtbox can no longer special move cancel the second hit. What is this? What target combo is this? I don't know exactly what it is. Jumping light punch medium kick? Or is this like I don't know what this move is actually. Back medium punch? Oh, okay. So probably buff the anti-air of it, right? That's interesting. So you have to cancel the first hit of back medium punch now to special cancel a little bit. Okay. That's interesting. Jumping light punch medium kick, increase the knockback distance on hit. Right, so one of the things they did was reduce her mix-up potential after she lands EX kunai, right? Down medium punch, forward HP. What the hell is down medium punch, forward HP? Does this mean heavy kick? Is this a different target combo that I'm thinking of? Because I don't recall down medium punch, forward HP. This is supposed to be her heavy kick, right? Increase the advantage on hit from 0 to +2. I didn't actually know this is 0. That kind of sucks. Yeah, this should be a heavy kick. EX kunai, increase recovery by 4 frames. Wow. Increase knockback distance on the explosion on hit. So they really nerfed this EX kunai. Not as plus. And man, that's a big change. Ibuki got a lot of nerfs. V skill, decrease the amount of V gauge meter gain on hit. V trigger, decrease stun from 100 to 80 on the bombs. Change combo restrictions on hit. Increase the amount of EX meter gain on hit. Kunai can be special move cancel. Kunai, what is this? Kunai release? Or is this kunai? Probably kunai release, right? Damn, they nerfed this character a lot, huh? Reduced her mix-up potential in a couple of ways. They made a couple of her pokes better, but there's definitely some nerfs here to this character that are going to be pretty big, yeah. Yeah, I assume this is kunai release. So you can cancel kunai release in a kunai store? That'd be pretty good. That would make her zoning actually not bad, right? If you can kunai release, kunai store. That'd be cool. Balrog, a character who's very, very strong this season. I think he got a lot of nerfs. I haven't looked at it yet. Dirty Bomber. Extra damage, extra stun, change situation after hit again. Same throw change we've seen a lot. Standing medium punch, a better anti-air than it already is. It's an excellent grounded anti-air. Standing HP, increased startup from 11 to 12. Right, it's crush counter HP, so another nerf to a crush counter button. Standing HK, increase pushback distance on crush counter, change hitbox, change hurtbox, increase the recovery from 19 to 22. So, Balrog doesn't get as much off of his crush counter HK, so a nerf to his crush counter as well. Not only did he get a nerf to his, what's it called? A nerf to his heavy kick, but also his heavy punch. So a couple of nerfs there. Interesting. So yeah, make him a little bit worse. He builds a lot of V-trigger already, and a very powerful V-trigger he has, so makes sense. Changed hurtbox on crushing heavy punch. Maybe to make the buffs, or maybe to make it better, I'm not sure. Jumping heavy kick, longer startup. I think they nerfed both of his jump-ins, it seems. Stomping combo is actually negative. I think punishable, -4 on V-trigger activation. That's pretty tough. Did they nerf the V skill build? It doesn't say a V trigger build, but yeah. It doesn't say, but I assume that. But if it's true, then that's a big nerf. Yeah, made this much more unsafe. His V trigger change. Screw smash, change collision boxes. Yeah, tap gutted. Tap lost a lot of things. Remove throw invincibility on level 1, level 2, and level 3 tap. So level 3 tap is throwable. Level 4 tap is throwable. Level 5 tap is throwable. Level 6 tap. Ugh. Tap got beat up. So 1, 2, and 3 tap are all not nearly as good as they used to be. Damn, no tap and throw invincibility is tough. Increase the advantage on hit though from +1 to +2. That's okay. Change hurtbox from frames 3 frame from frames 3 frame 3rd frame to 18th frame. Yeesh. Increase disadvantage on block from -1 to -2, so more disadvantage on level 2 tap. Decrease the advantage on hit from +3 to +2, so you can't combo off level 3 tap anymore. Decrease the advantage on block from 0 to -2. Whew. So level 3 tap is -2. Damn, what is level 4 tap on block? -2 on level 4 tap. -2 on level 5 tap. -2 on level 6. Wait, are you telling me that all versions of tap are level -2? Oh shit. Damn. Damn. That's a big nerf. And all damage reductions on as well on all of these levels of tap. Oh boy, so tap lost throw invincibility, and it lost what's it called? Throw invincibility and strike invincibility, right? It only has upper body on a few versions of it. Yeah, changed invincibility frames from completely invincible to upper body and projectile invincible. So tap, not invincible anymore. Not fully invincible. It's just upper body invincible. So low pokes will still grab it, and throwable as well. So not nearly as powerful as a reversal tool. Not just on wake up, right? But in situations where your opponent like button, you can't use it as much. Crazy. So turnaround punch pretty heavily nerfed in damage, in advantage on block, in invincibility to escape stuff. So Balrog lost his damage output on heavy kick and his crush counter stuff, and he lost his escape options with turnaround punch. They made one of his best pokes a frame slower. That's tough. Those are a lot of big nerfs that add up. Buffalo swing, buffalo pressure, decrease the amount of V-gauge built. Hard smash, hard pressure, increase the amount of V-skill. What is hard smash and hard pressure? Are those crush counter buttons? These are big nerfs. These are all big nerfs to Balrog. Target combo into V-skill. So it's still probably a lower overall V-skill build, huh? Damn. Yeah, Balrog with a lot of nerfs there. He sounds like he still has high one chance potential, and his V-trigger still seems like it'll be decent, but these are big nerfs, for sure. These are big nerfs to this character, and it's probably going to have a big effect on how this character performs in tournaments. I think it's much more likely that he has more volatile tournament matchups that mean that he is unlikely to run you over in bracket as easily. So that's a big nerf for Rog. Man, so that's a lot of changes to this character. I'm kind of scared to scroll down and see what everybody else got. Damn, Balrog with big nerfs. Juri. Yeah, corner combos ruined. I keep hearing that Balrog's corner crush counter combos are much worse, which really sucks. I think having inconsistent crush counter combos sounds like inconsistencies in a characters are always a kick in the dick, right? That's always the worst thing. You don't want inconsistent issues with your characters. Inconsistencies really cost you matches. So yeah. Bedford FGC tags me and says, at Sajam, when will they say anything about the netcode though? I don't know. You know what's crazy about me, Bedford, is that I don't work for Capcom, and I have no answers. And I also think the netcode sucks 10 dicks. So I have no answer for you, but thanks for adding me and asking me. Juri, standing medium kick, increased timing cancel window. Yeah, I think this makes it so that standing medium kick, the first hit, is a little easier to cancel into special moves. Right now, the buffer window for it's pretty small. Crouching light punch, changed hurt box. Crouching medium punch, changed hurt box, etc., etc. Jumping HP, longer startup, so maybe a little bit worse on jumping HP. Right now, it's the move that spikes you. It's a decent jump attack, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that. What the hell is this? Change so that I can hit crouching opponents. I don't know what this is. What this translation is. Anybody got it? What this move is? I wish they had the command for these moves. Target combo. Is this? This is the what is it? Medium punch, heavy kick, target combo, or medium punch, heavy punch, right? Hit crouching opponents. That's pretty big. Yeah, I think the netcode for this game sucks. I hate playing it online. I fucking hate playing this game online. Light projectile has increased the active time. I think this really helps her neutral a lot, right? I think this is a big change to the character. It's probably the strongest tool that she has, so very useful for her to be a little bit better. Medium Fuha is damage increase and stun increase. That's not bad. It's not bad. Damage increase again on her heavy, so she has got more damage potential in her combos. That's nice for her, I think. EX Tensenrin, is this her uppercut? Changed to have invincibility until the 12th movement frame. I don't know what the hell this is. Give armor break properties. Is this her V skill? Does her V skill have armor break properties now? If so, that's pretty big. That target combo change is really nice, right? Her medium punch is one of her more important moves. Oh, her super armor breaks now. Okay, so that's, yeah, it was kind of tragic before that it didn't. All right. That's her CA. Lol. You know what's crazy is that I didn't memorize any of the move names for this character. Lol. Hahaha, Cammy Shell. Well, you're fucking banned, bitch. Get out of my chat. Think I understand Korean? Come on, bro. Shut up over there. God. Fucking people. I'm asking the chat for how this works, alright? Jeez. Come on, man. Think I speak Korean? You guys are fucking crazy. By the way, I just timed him out for 1 second. He's not banned anymore. Feng Shui Engine. Number of V-trigger blocks decreased from 3 to 2. I think this is a big change. And increase the amount of gauge that each uses. So it drains a little faster now. I think this means it's more likely that she builds 2 V-triggers in one round, right? Because it means that you get to build the V-trigger faster because it's a 2-bar, but it also depletes itself faster, which I think is pretty big. Extended V-trigger effect time. Yeah, so if you don't use the moves, it lasts longer. That's pretty good. Yeah, there's a few things that I don't like in my chat, I realized. One, I don't like people with these low effort fucking comments with emoticons after. That's a good example of it. But I unbanned him because I was feeling like it would have been a dick move to do. Second thing I don't like, and I'll tell you this right now, if somebody asks me a question, like a paragraph, and someone responds with 200-word essay lol or something like that, then I'm gonna tell you to shut the fuck up. Because on my chat, I enjoy reading comments like that because it starts a conversation. And the conversation that it starts afterwards is usually interesting. Because most of the people here want to discuss those kind of things, right? So if you don't like essays in the chat, then that's a bummer for you. Because we like those kinds of things in this chat room. I like to talk about those things. And if you don't like that, that's totally fine. Just comment in the chat and say, I don't like 200-word essays, and one of my mods will ban you. It's no big deal. No big deal. We'll make it nice and easy on you. Make it nice and easy. And because I just said this, I know everybody's saying it in the chat, which is fine. I'm going to let you guys get it off your chest. You have like 5 minutes. But then after that, I'm serious. You can get the fuck out. My chat room is turning so volatile, and I hate it. 300-word essays is not allowed, but 200-word essays are fine. Damn, someone got shot just like that. Damn, I just looked away and boom, a bullet flew by. Oh man, that was pretty good. Bring him back. Resurrect Incross. Incross is definitely a shithead in my chat all the time. Isn't Incross an R Street Fighter mod? Somebody bring him back to life. Resurrect him so I can ask him a question. Isn't Incross a mod on R Street Fighter? First time catching me live. How's it going? I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I thought he was. Am I wrong in that? Someone resuscitate him. Oh, okay, he's back. Am I correct in assuming that? Incross, if it's true, then I'm fucking pissed at Incross because Incross is always in my chat being a fucking shithead, and he's always in the chat being a dick. You know who's not a dick? Dante the Dreamer, who had a big dream, and that dream was to subscribe with Twitch Prime. Thanks very much for the sub. You goddamn R Street Fighter mod. So you get all your mods. So people come into R Street Fighter, they're being a bunch of dicks. You ban them, and then you come to my stream and troll. I see how it is. This is how you get your kicks off. All right, let's talk about Urien. Let's talk about my boy, Urien. Spartan Bomb, front throw and back throw, change positioning. I assume this is more pushback and further distance on this, so it's not as good. Reduced advantage on hit from +5 to +4 with standing jab. He doesn't have any 5-frame mediums anyway, but I think this makes his counter hit combo, one of his counter hit combos, not work, right? Is it standing jab, crouching medium punch that doesn't work? I gotta think about this. No, because crouching medium punch is 6, correct? What does this not work? What does this make not work? Is it down fierce? That's probably the intention, right? Counter hit jab and the down fierce. Yeah, that's what they don't want to work. Yeah, standing medium punch won't combo because it is... What is it? 7? Yeah, 7. The double jab combo in the corner? No, his standing jab is... What is his standing jab, actually? Is it 5? I thought it was 4. Am I wrong? It's 4. Yeah, he's fine. That double jab combo works. Standing HP greatly decreased the advantage frames on crush counter. It changed the hurt box. So, assuming these two changes are that standing heavy punch is less plus on crush counter, which is true. So you can't dash up and do down fierce after anymore. And change the hurt box, we're gonna assume makes it so that you can whiff punish it better. So this is a nerf to his crush counter fierce. Crush fierce has less advantage frames on crush counter and is easier to whiff punish. That's what we're gonna assume to change the hurt boxes. Standing HK, change hitbox and hurt box. I would guess making it a better answer. Crouching live punch, change hitbox, reduce advantage from 5 to 4. Again, making it so that standing jab down fierce doesn't work anymore, or standing medium punch. Jumping medium punch, extended the active frames from 4 to 5, changed the hitbox, maybe making it a better air to air. Jumping HP, a frame slower. That'll be a little bit of a nerf. Yeah, I saw that point blank fierce in a walk down fierce works. Let's see here. Increase recovery by 2 frames on Quarrel Punch. What the fuck is Quarrel Punch? Is this target combo? Don't you say shit, Cammy Shill. Don't you say a damn word. What the hell is Quarrel Punch? 4 medium punch. So 4 medium punches. Is it saying increase recovery? Is that on whiff or is that on block? I would guess it's on whiff, right? Because it doesn't say anything about block advantage. And increase the amount of EX meter game on Aegis. Okay. Well, if this is the case, then Urien sounds like he'll be fine to me. Right? Sounds like his mix-ups will still be very powerful. The V-trigger change will hurt him a little bit, but mostly he did resets anyway, so I don't think this is too bad. And the change to fierce is a nerf, but many characters receive similar nerfs. So yeah, he sounds like he'll be fine to me. Sounds like he'll be pretty good. Quarrel. I pronounce Quarrel funny to your ears. Sorry. Not jumping ship to Laura? No, you can ask Ringe. I play a lot of Laura, actually. I think that character is really fun. Have I gone through Balrog? Yes. Akuma. Change positioning after hit on Go Shoha. Alright. Increase damage from 110 to 130. Increase stun. Standing LP. Same change we saw earlier. Probably reduce anti-air jab. Standing MP. Change collision boxes. Yep, we got it. Yeah, I assume recovery, it's always whiff recovery, right? Because it would say advantage if it meant, or advantage or disadvantage, so yeah. Standing medium kick changed the hurt box, making standing medium kick easier to whiff punish. Hopefully, same thing we saw earlier with standing fierce from Urien. Crouching medium punch changed the hitbox and hurt box. Crouching HP changed so that I can anti-air a little bit better. What is this? What are you linking me in the chat here? This Cammy theme? I don't know, it sounds dangerous. Will this be uploaded to YouTube? I assume it will. My YouTube manager is usually pretty good about this stuff. Who's got another good thing? You probably want to listen to this, right? Let's see here. Change starter from 33 to 32 on this. What is this? Is forward fierce? Increase the advantage on hit from +4 to +5. Yeah, this is forward fierce. Decrease the advantage on block from +1 to -2. So now unsafe on block, or not unsafe, sorry. Now negative on block, but you get a better combo off of it. It's really interesting. So he gets standing medium kick here off. If it's +5, he's also +7 on counter hit, which is pretty big. Change the combo limits after hit. I assume to mean additional combo. A lot of the characters receive more juggle points or properties or whatever you want to call it. Medium Tatsu. Increase the damage. They did the same thing to Ken. If one hit whiffs, then you get more damage on the other ones to compensate. Seems like a decent change. Man, EX Shore, you change so that opponent can recover after mid-air hit. Why would they not make it? I guess they had to do this because of the reset. But this also raises a quality of life situation where if Akuma does EXDP and it doesn't fully juggle, he can be punished, which hella sucks. That's one of the worst feelings for sure. V skill standing. Change collision boxes. Decrease the amount of V gauge built off of V skill. V trigger decreased damage decrease on the uppercut. Yeah, his uppercut does a shit ton of damage. Reduce the amount of meter while active. Increase the amount of meter usage while active. Okay. So he reduces the amount of meter usage on Fireball, but Air Fireball has extra meter. Akuma sounds incredibly good to me still. I won't lie. Most of his tools sound like they'll still be fine to me. I don't know. I think the character still sounds really strong. I think he'll still end up being pretty good is what it sounds like from this change. Yeah, it's funny. Ringe doesn't like fighting Laura and Guile, and those are two of the characters I play the most. Besides Urien, who's my main character. Those are like the next two characters I play the most. Kolin, I heard that she got... A lot of people were complaining about nerfs and or buffs or whatever. I don't really hear that much about her changes. Hitbox and her boxes. Standing HP, less damage. Changed behavior on crush counter. I don't know what that means. The behavior wasn't right, but they put the crush counter in timeout. Standing HK, better anti-air. Crouching light kick. Increase the pushback on hit and block when performed during vanity step. Or when it's chained. Okay. Okay, that's like pretty common changes that everybody does, right? Crouching HP, probably a better anti-air. Jumping HP, probably nerf. Jumping HK, probably a nerf since it's pretty buff. Maybe a little less. Sniping kick, decrease the startup from 15 to 14. This is back roundhouse, right? Reduces the move recovery from 21 to 19. So they made it a little better. I think this is back HK, right? Made it a little better here, it seems like. Yeah, the jumping HK nerf sounds like a nerf. Jumping heavy kick, this is a nerf here, for sure. Make it less plus on block. Cold low. Second hit can be canceled into V-trigger. What the hell is cold low? Which target combo is this? Brinicle. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna need some translations here. Change the effect on hit. Disadvantage on block reduced from -8 to -2. Reduce the pushback distance on block. Change to have inertia at the time of startup. Vanity step target combo. Is this like the one into Fierce? Snow Grain. Come on, Capcom. Disadvantage on block increased from -2 to -8. Reduce pushback on hit. Brinicle is crouching light kick, crouching HP. That makes sense. And this one is the sweep one. Okay. V skill. Reduce the advantage on hit from +3 to +2. No combo off of it. Reduce the disadvantage on block from -7. Oh, increase, sorry. From -7 to -8. Ah, okay. It's crouching medium punch HP. Okay. Inside slash. Increase recovery by 3 frames. Reduce the amount of V gauge meter gain upon successful counter. So less V gauge meter. More recovery on whiff. Slightly worse on block. And not a combo on hit. They nerfed the V skill a good amount. She has buff. What's it called? V skill, I think. So yeah. Light vanity step. Total frames increased. Increase the movement distance. So longer frames that it lasts, but also you move further. And reduce the hurt boxes during the move. Interesting. Extended the input time for Silver Edge. So she has more of an opportunity to mix you up with her vanity step. H vanity step. Can slightly control forward backwards movement while in the air. So direct it a little bit better about where you end up. EX vanity step. Light medium. Increase the input time for Silver Edge. So same change as the light vanity step. Silver Edge. Extended the input time for a CA cancel. So maybe made it hit confirmable a little bit better. Changed the amount of time in air or mid-air hit. Okay. Frost Tower. Hitbox expand in the upwards direction. Expand the collision box in the upwards direction. What the fuck is Frost Tower? Is that her V-trigger? No, that's Diamond Dust, right? Frost Touch. Stun gauge will not recover during the animation on hit. Increase damage from 180 to 200 on Frost Touch low. Oh, are these parries? CA. Frost Tower is CA? Okay, so hitbox hits higher up so she can anti-air with it maybe? Or it combos more consistently. Frost Touch low. Frost Touch is probably counter, right? Okay, so stun gauge will not recover during the animation on hit. Yeah, this is a good change. Buff for her. Increase the damage from 180 to 200 on the low parry. That's good. EX Frost Touch low. Again, more damage. And V-Trigger builds more meter gain. This is a common change, right? V-Trigger building more meter is pretty common for a lot of characters. Ed, a character that I've been playing a shit ton, and I think is pretty whack. Yeah, I don't know. Those Colin changes don't sound that bad to me. In fact, she sounds pretty fine. With the game going more neutral and the fact that Vanity is a pretty... It's like a gimmicky, but not terrible neutral tool. I don't know. I think she'll be all right. Probably not buff, but, you know. Ed, I think that this character needs some love, for sure. Yeah, the V-trigger changes are bigger than almost anything else. A lot of characters have great V-trigger changes, but some kind of have whack, so it depends on the character. Ed, Psycho Blow, increased damage from 120 to 130, change positioning. Throw, Backdash, increased total movement frame, so yeah, he had one of the best backdashes in the game, right? They gave him more recovery on it, and they changed the movement, or how it moves. No, Ed is not a very strong character this season. That's what I mean by pretty whack. Standing medium punch, changed collision boxes. I hope this means counter hit pushback not as effective. Standing medium kick, changed so that it can hit opponents behind Ed, so made it a better anti-air. Can cancel in a V trigger on the 3rd active frame. So change when you can cancel this bad boy into V trigger. Standing heavy kick, reduce pushback distance on hit, reduce the damage from 90 to 80. So probably a better crush counter button actually. Crouching light punch, change the hurt box, probably to reduce anti-airs, or hurt box. I don't know what the plan is there. Crouching HP, advantage on hit increase from +4 to +5, which means counter hit it's +7 now. Advantage on block increase from +2 to +3, so better frame trap off crouching medium punch. That means it can frame trap into itself or into standing medium punch. All right, this is a pretty big buff. That's a pretty big buff, I think. Somebody link the changes in the chat, please. Crouching medium kick, reduce the pushback distance on hit, probably to make upper hit better, change hitbox, hopefully a buff. Change her box on the jumping attacks. His jumping HP is pretty absurd. Psycho Flicker, change the collision boxes during this move to make it hit more consistent. And Psycho Spark, reduce the disadvantage on block from the first hit from -3 to -2. This is his fireball. Maybe make it track a little bit better. Psycho Snatcher, change recovery after hit. Change so that a back recovery is no longer possible. I think this means that now after V skill lands, you can't back roll, so you're stuck dealing with the pressure. I think this is a good change for him. You can make a 3-frame frame traps now. He couldn't before. He could frame trap 3-frame character Sammy with standing medium punch, crouching medium punch. It just means you couldn't do it after crouching medium punch before, without doing like a jab or a light kick. Before with Ed, if you did like crouching medium punch, you were still what's it called, +2. You could frame trap with standing light kick. Or like standing jab or something. All right, we need a different song. Let's get something different here. Abigail, a character I keep hearing about. Everybody keeps saying this guy got buffed. For the record, I think Abigail's pretty strong. I think Abigail's pretty strong in this version. He's definitely a pretty good character. So we'll see. Hurt boxes. Change throw hurt box when crouching. Change hurt box for non-recoverable mid-air juggle state. Maybe making him easier to juggle or harder. I don't know. It's a weird change. Regular throw. Change the hurt box for throw whiff. And yeah, change the positioning after hit. Let's see here. Standing LP. Change hurt box and hit box. I hope that the changes to his pokes make him easier to whiff punish, because right now they're really hard to counter poke against. Standing light kick. Reduce startup from 6 to 5. That's okay. Pretty big. Change its hurt box on all these moves. I hope that the hurt box changes again are to make them easier to whip punish. Standing HK, change the knockback distance for normal hit and crush counter. Ease the air combo count restriction, so maybe making it easier to do juggles after. Crouching LP, reduce the startup from 6 to 5. Increase the amount of attack frames from 2 to 3. Change hurt box. Again, I hope these hurt boxes are bigger so you can tag them easier. Crouching light kick, increase the advantage on hit from 3 to 5. Holy shit. What? So he has a natural combo from crouching light kick to standing light kick now? And crouching light kick? That's crazy. Crouching medium punch. Again, I hope the hurt box change means it's easier to whiff punish. Crouching HP. Same kind of thing. Change the float value for mid-air hit. I heard that he couldn't do a certain juggle into like Abigail punch anymore, like EX flip into down fierce Abigail punch. Changes that so that a hit from attack active frame 2 frame onward and not trigger a crush counter. Interesting. So made the crush counter not always go for him. Reduce startup. Jeez. Crouching HK, increase the active frames from the first hit from 1 to 2. All right. Hitbox and hurtbox changes again. Jumping medium kick, same kind of thing. Increase the active frames on jumping medium kick. It's already a pretty good cross up. Ease the air combo count on V skill. Max power is V trigger. Extended V trigger timer. Crazy. Light Abigail punch. Changed all these are changing the air combo count and like how they juggle and stuff like this. I don't know if that's to make it better or worse, because I think some versions of it are worse and some are better. It depends on the move. EX Abigail punch. Interesting. You can't recover if you get hit by the first hit only. Abigail Smash. Increase the recovery on whip by 8 frames. Abigail Smash is CA. Right? I believe this is CA. Is it not? Guile got some nerfs. Yeah, he got some big nerfs. Dynamite Punch. Change hitbox, change hurtbox, increase the pushback on block. Oh, this is SPD. Ah, that makes more sense. Yeah. So this is the same change we saw earlier, right? Where you have a longer whiff recovery. Okay. Next, Dynamite Punch. Change hitbox, increase pushback on block. Is this the one where he slams his hands? Bay Area Sunrise. Increase whip by 8 frames. This is the running command throw, probably. Which is a pretty common one, right? EX Nitro Charge. Change position after the stomp-like hit during V-trigger. What the hell is Nitro Charge? Is this the... Dynamite Punch is the run punch. Okay. Nitro Charge is the name of the run? Oh, okay. That's weird. Change the position after the stomp-like hit during V-trigger. Huh. That's a strange change. Yeah, Akuma's change on EXDP does make him lose 50-50, right? Because EX Uppercut is not a hard knockdown. Nitro Charge has weird hits every 24 frames or something, so it's to like fix something like that. That's weird. Menat. Standing HK, no orb, changed hurt box. Probably to make anti-air better. Crouching HP, same kind of thing. All these are hurt box changes. Soul Spark, added a new move that will be usable. Soul Sphere is space on the screen. I'll tell you this, I feel like my thoughts on Menat, first of all, not changed very much, but second of all, probably pretty strong next season, right? When you have a neutral-based game, a character who dominates in neutral like Menat, that's pretty good. The V-trigger change will nerf her, but it'll force her to go for 50-50s, which are already very powerful anyway. I don't know. I think that she seems strong. I think Abigail also is going to be incredibly good, by the way. I think this character is going to be super fucking good next patch. I think Menat will be very good. Zeku basically had no changes, right? I mean, basically no changes. I don't think Zeku's a bad character either. He's not like top tier or anything, but he's probably gonna end up being just okay next patch. When he gets to play neutral as young Zeku or old Zeku, I think that's gonna be pretty good. So I don't know. Damn, this is a weird special KO situation. I like Zeku. I think he'll be pretty good next patch. I think so will Menat. So far, the characters I'm surprised about the most is Abigail. I think he's gonna end up being very powerful. I think Menat seems like she'll be pretty strong. I think that Rashid will end up being pretty buff still. Who else? Ed's changes I think are pretty helpful for him too. He'll probably end up being like upper mid. I think Akuma will remain strong. I think Urien will still remain about where he is there. Juri seems like she'll be much stronger to me. Yeah, Laura's still going to be powerful. Balrog's definitely a little lower. Yeah, he got some nerfs. Ibuki definitely lower. Guile will be one of the strongest characters in the game, I think. He'll be very powerful. Alex, I don't think they gave him a ton. Fang is probably better, but not hugely so. I think the V-trigger change sounds pretty good. Dawson will probably be very strong, I think. Laura, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Zangief got some tough nerfs. I think he'll be much lower. Karen will be a little lower too, I think. Even though the game will be a little bit more neutral-based. Yeah, very strong still. I think he's going to be really good. Mika, I think, will probably be good still next patch too. Vega, I'm not sure about. He's a weird character. I feel like Capcom doesn't know exactly what they want to do with him. And I don't think I wouldn't either. I don't think Ibuki's still top 5. Nah, man, the nerfs are pretty big. Nikali's probably about where he was. Guile's major changes are not very big. The character still has his anti-airs, his booms, his neutral. It's all still incredibly strong. Ken is probably just going to get maybe marginally better. Birdie's probably going to be about the same, maybe slightly better. Cammy's probably about the same. And Bison will probably be strong, but in different ways. Nash seems like he'll be slightly better. Chun-Li seems like she'll be a pretty decent amount better. I think this character will be stronger for good reason. I think she needed some love. And Ryu is just he's gonna be all right. I think slightly better. This patch is not as big as the Season 2 patch or the Season 2.5. Not as big of an impact when just looking at the sheer amount of changes to the characters, right? But the important things to remember here are that you can't look at the changes just in a vacuum. You have to consider the entirety of the patch. And also the changes to characters who have strong crush counter buttons that they need V-Trigger to combo into. Those characters will take nerfs. Characters who can combo without that will be very powerful. Think about like a Karen Roundhouse into EX Tenko Index Orochi. You don't have to deal with the scaling on it. Any character who has strong whip punish tools or counter poking will probably be better because of the nerfs to hurt boxes to allow for better whiff punishing. Many of the crush counter moves that are very strong got nerfed, which is a good change, I think. I think crush counter buttons were a little bit too much. Throws being nerfed will make the neutral much more important. So characters who dominate in neutral or can bypass neutral will be strong, right? Don't just think that the neutral will be better. If there's a character who gets incredibly strong offense and can just kind of evacuate the neutral and get in very easily, that character will be very powerful, right? Not just neutral, but characters who can avoid neutral or steamroll you would be powerful. So, yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting patch to me. I'm curious to see where all the hitboxes and hurt boxes end up actually being, because that's a lot of this patch. Can't really dive too deep into it.